Hello everyone, this is Gigi Krishnan and you're watching Gigi's Lectures. Today I'm going to teach you 5 commonly mispronounced English words. Not only we will learn the English sounds, but also the IPA symbols, International Phonetic symbols, and also we understand where to put the stress and why the stress goes there. Do you know, in English, the word stress depends on the part of speech. So if the word is a noun, the stress falls on the first syllable. So let's learn it clearly word by word. Here goes the first word. C-U-C-U-M-B-E-R. It's a name of a vegetable. So let's transcribe the first word. The first sound is K, the consonant sound K. Next is year. Year, consonant sound year. Then comes the long oo sound. Oo, vowel sound oo. Again comes the k sound. Now a, the vowel sound a. Next comes m. Next comes m. Then b, schwa sound and r. So this is a phonetic transcription of the word C-U-C-U-M-B-R. Now let's see how to pronounce the word. So let's read the sounds. Cucumber. The word is pronounced as cucumber. So this word has got 3 syllables. So let's see. Q is the first syllable. Cum is the second syllable. And bur is the third syllable. So this word has got 3 syllables. If the word is a noun, the stress goes on the first syllable. In English, if the word is a noun, the stress goes on the first syllable. So we should stress the sound Q. Q. So most of the students pronounce the word as cucumber or cucumber. So it's not the right way. The right way is cucumber. So you need to stress on the first syllable, Q. And it's a long U, so you should say it as cucumber, cucumber. So that's all about the word cucumber. Now you can say it with me, cucumber, cucumber. Now let's dive into the second word. You can see the word O-N-I-O-N. Again, it's the name of a vegetable. So the word starts with O and we wrongly say it as onion. So it's wrong to say it as onion. Now let's transcribe the word and see how many syllables and where to put the stress. Now let's dive into the second word and you can see the word O-N-I-O-N. So again, it's the name of a vegetable. And the word starts with O, but you can't pronounce it as onion. It's wrong to say it as onion. Now let's see how to transcribe the word and see how to pronounce. The sound starts with A. A. So it's not O. The word sound starts with A. Then comes N. Again, Y sound. Sha. N. So can you guess how many syllables are there in this word? Onion. Okay, this word has got 2 syllables. This word has got only 2 syllables. So it's a noun, of course it's a name of a vegetable. And if it is a noun, the stress goes on the first syllable. So where does the stress come? Here, on the first syllable. So how you should pronounce the word? Onion, onion. The correct pronunciation is onion. So don't read this word as onion. Okay, it's wrong to say onion, just say it as onion, onion. And let me say about these slashes. When you write the sounds, we need to put these slashes on the both sides. These slashes are called phonemic slashes. So when you put the slashes, these are not spellings, these are sounds. So you shouldn't read this as K, U, K, M. No, read it as sounds. K, U, A. Okay, so just to show the difference between the spelling and the sounds, we use these phonemic slashes on the both sides of these words. So I think you got the correct pronunciation of this vegetable, onion. Now let's jump right into the third word, and it's stomach. And you know this word. So let's see how to transcribe the word. And you know the first sound will be s, s. Then comes t, consonant sound t. Here is the spelling O, but it's not sound as O. Just like onion, this is stomach. Okay, so here comes the A sound. Okay, A sound. Then M, sh, k. We close it with a phonemic slash. So can you find out how many syllables are there in this word? You can say this word and you can find out how many syllables. Okay, let me say this word has got 2 syllables. 2 syllables. Stomach. Stomach. And this is also a noun. It's a name. So you should stress on the first syllable. So how do we actually pronounce this word? Stomach. Stomach. So don't mispronounce this word as stomach. It's wrong to say stomach pain, stomach ache. The correct pronunciation is stomach. Stomach. So this word has 2 syllables. It's a noun. So usually in English word, if an English word is a noun, the stress comes on the first syllable. Next word is also a name. It's a noun. And you can read the word. Now let's transcribe the word. The first sound is d, d. And then comes the not vowel sound. Here comes the diphthong, diphthong sound. So this is not a vowel sound. It's a vowel sound. It's not a pure vowel. It's a diphthong sound. Ear, ear. So first d, then comes the diphthong ear. Then we close the sound with a phonemic slash. So can you guess how many syllables are there in this word? Okay, this word has got only 1 syllable. You can say the word and find out if there is any break between these sounds. Dear, dear. So this word has only 1 syllable. So the stress, of course, comes on the first part, and the stress goes on the full sound, dear. So let me say one more thing. This word in British English, this word is pronounced as dear, dear. But in American English, this word is pronounced as dear, dear. So there is a slight difference between the sounds, how actually the Americans pronounce and the British people pronounce. In British, we sound it as dear with a diphthong dear, but in American English, they say it as dear, dear. There comes d sound, e sound, and r, consonant r. So there is a difference between American and British English. Now the final word. You can say the word and see how I transcribe the word. We start with a slash, phonemic slash. Then write the sound w, the consonant sound w. Then e, not a or o, it's e, e sound. Now m, e, n. We closes the sound. So it's totally different from the spelling. We commonly mispronounce this word as woman or woman. So it's wrong to say like that. The correct pronunciation is women, women. So this is also a noun. So if it is a noun, the stress falls on the first syllable. Of course, the word stress is here. And see how many syllables this word has got. 2 syllables. Women. Women. So the stress is on the first syllable. You can say this word as women. 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 You can say with me, women. Let's wrap up the video by reading the words again. So first word is cucumber. Cucumber. Second word, onion. Onion. Third word, stomach. Stomach. And fourth one, deer. Deer in British English and deer in American English. And the last word is women. Women. So the rule that we learned today is, if an English word is a noun, the stress usually comes on the first syllable. So you should stress the first syllable when you say it. So next time, don't say these words in a wrong way, say it in the right way. So if you think the video is helpful, please give me a like and share with your friends. And tell me in the comments which word surprised you most. Thanks for watching.